Good afternoon, Blue Comet fans. Welcome here on Z95.3 to get ready to go here for some Blue Comet baseball on your home for Blue Comet Z95.3, as I said a couple times. All right, we're running behind here, so we're getting ready to go underway. It will be a Browning. We'll start off here. Brooding will start first for Girard. You can catch the live stream here. We're going to see if we can catch some more of that play to try a different angle here with it. But outside's Manbeck is on the hill for the Blue Comets. His battery mates is Brady McDonald. And it's ball one to Bruning to start him off. And that's enough for ball number two. So 2-0 count. Ted Bruning and Manbeck. Gets him swing and a miss. It's a 2-1 count. See if I can get that just a little bit more towards the plate. We should be good to go there. All right, 2-1 here as Manbeck bringing it. That's in there for a call. Steve rack three. All right, that was a 1-2 count. So that's a strikeout for Manbeck to start the game. That's nice. So Blue Comets will take that one.
That was number 2, Taylor bringing up the bat.
So bringing up the bat. Here comes Jay Hay,
Struck out by number 4,
the catcher. So catcher Jay Hay comes up. There we go. First pitch in for ball number 1 here to Jay Hay. Jay Hay. Jay Hay. So Jay Hay stands in 1-0. Manbeck delivers high. 2-0 count to him. Good game by the Blue Comets yesterday in Fort Scott. They lose it 7-2, but they played really good. Jumped out, got a couple runs there to start. And the Roche pitcher for Fort Scott did a good job shutting them down in middle innings. That one's going to be popped off here to the right side and catching it in foul ground. Cooper McMillan out number 2. So Donald. All right, so that is out number 2. So here comes Troikey to the plate, the second baseman.
Up to bat now, number 25, Evan Troikey for the Trojans.
So as he stands in here now, 2 outs, nobody on. Manbeck working from the windup, and the first pitch inside, call, strike 1 to him. 0-1. So 0-1. Troikey stands in. Here's the pitch. That's going to catch him on the arm. He's hit by the pitch. So runner on here with 2 outs as Troikey's hit by the pitch. Here comes the left fielder Dillon to the plates.
Number 4, Connor Dillon.
Kimberlin and Kester. So Dillon steps in with the runner on, and that's going to be a strike call. Here's a throw down from Brady McDonald to just behind the runner. So it's a stolen base. Gets himself in the stealing position, does Troikey. To strike 1 to Dillon. So Dillon stands in. 0-1 count to him. Now working from the stretch, Manbeck. Looking in here is Brady Mack behind the dish this afternoon. Now Manbeck steps off. So regrouping here and taking his lead there. Troikey at second after the steal. Manbeck comes set, ready to go with the 0-1 to Dillon. That's up high, 1-1 in the count. So out in right field for the Blue Comets. So we got, that's Bradley Peavy. He's out there. Bryson Ellison center once again today. And Lane Harvey out there in left field. So it's a 1-2 count here to Dillon at the plate. He'll step in here with 2 outs, trying to advance the runners over at second. Troikey was hit by the pitch and then steals. Manbeck trying to get out of the inning here. Dillon ready to go for the 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball here to the right side. I think it's going to get out of play. McDonald gives a look, but foul ball. So the foul ball resets everybody. 1-2. Troikey checking back in at second. Dillon back in. The 1-2 count to him. Manbeck gives him a quick look. To the plate. Outside. Now 2-2. So 2-2 to Dillon. Boatman, the DH, on deck if Dillon can get on. And Manbeck with a 2-2 to him. Long look in. Now the sign from McDonald. Now he comes set. Here's the pitch. Little runner there at third. Kester having to charge on it, having to make a strong throw, and he'll get him 5-3. Good job there by Cam Kester for the out. That's out number 3. So they get no hits. They leave one. No errors by the Blue Comets. No runs come in. We'll go to the bottom of the first. There'll be no score. Ellis, Manbeck, and Kimberlin to the plate when we come back. Blue Comet Baseball, Z95.3. Alrighty, we're back here, folks, as we'll go to the bottom half of the first inning. No score, and the Blue Comets come up here with a 3-3 record on the year after the loss to Fort Scott yesterday. And they'll come in here ready to go against Collins. He'll be on the hill. Lellerman at first. Troike is at second. Norris is short. Harrison is at third. Dillon is in left. Bruning is in the center. Out there in right field, you got Davis. And it is Jehay behind the dish for the Trojans. So, we're ready to go here. Blue Comets, like I said, the first inning yesterday, they did really good. They put some men on, got a couple of hits, but then LaRoche settled in there and kind of shut them down there to the fifth inning. And then both teams, Peyton Beck had a really good day pitching, and the Blue Comets just gave up some runs there, 6, as a matter of fact, there in the fifth. That was the difference in the ball game yesterday, but I thought they played a really good game against a good team. All right, so here we go to the bottom of the first. Bryson Ellis, who started the game off with a hit yesterday. See if we can start that off here against Collins today. First pitch to him. Steve Reich call. So Bryson, 0-1 count. Got Coach Murray down to third baseline. Got Coach Sizemore down to the first base side. 0-1 to Ellis as he stands in trying to get a start for the Blue Comets. That's outside, 1-1. Thinking about coming out to the ballpark, stop by the concession stand, get one of those really cool new Blue Comet hats. I got one coming. I got one ordered in there somewhere. Can't wait to get mine. 1-1 now to Ellis. Swing and a miss. Bryson giving it a good home run swing there, and it's now 1-2. Sorry. So Collins from the windup, ready to go here against Ellis. Pitch on the way. Low, running the count to 2-2. Manbeck on deck. Blue Comet pitcher. First start of the year for him from our broadcast point anyway. There's Bryson running it down to Harrison. Harrison had to run on it. He's not going to catch Bryson. He's down the line quick, and it's going to be offline anyway. Gets into foul ground, bounces there to the first baseman, Lellerman, and Bryson going diving in, and they're going to snag him. Good job there by Lellerman at first base. Going to come over and catch Bryson, getting over to second, and that's a good play there. So the single is going to be out on the 3-4 for round number 1. So here we go. Man back to the Blue Comet pitcher. Stands in, 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch to him. That gets away. And ball 1. Bryson was at first. He'd be at second now. Not trying to stretch it out, though. So 1-0 now to Manbeck. So he stands in. Here's the 1-0 from Collins. High outside, 2-0. So Corbett Kimberlin, the Blue Comet shortstop, will be on deck as Manbeck stands in. Ahead 2-0 to Collins. And the pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of that one. So now 2-1. And the pitch from Collins on the way. High fly ball here. That's going to be on shallow center field. Center fielder coming up. And that is Bruning. He'll make the play for out number 2. So here comes Corbett Kimberlin to the plates. 2 outs, nobody on. Corbett stands up. Trying to get something going here with 2 outs for the Blue Comets. So Collins remains in the windup. And the pitch on the way. Curveball. Steve Rack going to him. So 0-1 here to Corbett as Lane Harvey will be on deck. Kimberlin ready. Here's the 0-1 pitch to him. That's called strike 2 on the outside edge. 0-2. So Kimberlin right back in here with an 0-2 count. And Collins trying to get his team out of this inning. Here's the pitch. That's a shot, and it will get down into left field. Left fielder has a little trouble with it, but he's right there in front of it. So it's a single here for Kimberlin. 2-out single for the Blue Comets. So they get to their second hit of the inning. So here comes Lane Harvey to the plates. Lane playing left field for the Comets here this afternoon. Steps up. I think we got our scoreboard taken care of there. I think so. Now, we had to call in back up, but we got her done, I think. All right, so here's Lane Harvey ready to go with Kimberlin taking the lead. Now to the stretch goes Collins. That's up high inside. No, it catches Harvey. And umpire saying yes, he was hit by the pitch. So with 2 outs, runners now at first and second. Here comes Bradley Peavy to the plate. So as Peavy steps up. Runners now at first and second. Kimberlin takes his lead there at second. Harvey over at first. Blue Comets trying to strike early here with 2 outs. Collins in there for strike 1 to Peavy. 0-1. Jaden Costin, Blue Comets second baseman on deck. Brady McDonald behind the dish today. He's in the hole here as it's 0-1 to Peavy. Riley sends it foul, 0-2. So foul ball here, 0-2 count. Kimberlin over at second, reaching on a single. Lane Harvey's hit by the pitch. He's over at first. 0-2 to Bradley Peavy standing at the plate here. Collins from the stretch. 2 outs here in this first. That's going to be out into left field, left center field. And left fielder comes up on it, and he misplaces it in the drops. And there's 1 run coming in. Kimberlin, as him and Harvey were both running. Going into second there is Peavy. So 2 runs come in for the Blue Comets. Is now a 2-run ball game here on the error on the center fielder. So make that the error on the left fielder. So that brings in 2 runs. So Costin comes to the plate. Now he'll have a runner score position as Peavy takes second on the throw in. So 2 runs here for the Blue Comets. Now make it 2-0 on the error by the left fielder. Here comes Costin to the plate. See if he can bring Peavy around. Takes on the outside edge, and it's strike 1 to him. So the strike 1 call. Jaden Costin right in, trying to continue the inning. That's outside. 1-1 to count. Sonic Big Blue Comet broadcast today. I'll tell you, it's a warm one here. Going to have to go get me a ice cold Route 44 cherry limeade after this one, or a Sonic Shake or something. They got the new ice cream cookies, too. I'm going to have to check that out. That's in there for a strike. It's 1-2 here on to Costin. So now on the move will be Peavy as he's over at second. So he got the RBIs. And 1-2 now to Costin. And he's going to foul that one back. Stays 1-2. That's 21st pitch here for Collins. So good job by the Blue Comets as they've been patient here at the plate, making him work. So now 1-2 now to Costin as he's right back in. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout to end the inning. And that'll be the first strikeout there for Collins. But the Blue Comets do put 2 runs across thanks to the error. They do get 2 hits and leave a man. We will go to the second inning. Boatman, Norris, and Lellerman come to the plate when we come back. Blue Comet Baseball, Z95.3. Alrighty, Blue Collar fans, we're back here as we get ready to go to the second inning, and I'm going to try to get a little bit more of the plate here on the live stream, and we'll just have to cut down a little bit of that right field, and I don't want to do too much of that, so that might be the best view we get of it right here. But coming to the plate is going to be Boatman, the DH, so he'll come up here with Manbeck. Manbeck, 1 inning work, 15 pitches, 1 strikeout, no base on ball. Starts him off with a strike, 0-1 to him. He gave up no hits and no runs in that first inning, did Manbeck. So here he goes. He's got to the DH 0-1 to start off. That's outside, 1-1. So around the horn for the Blue Comets, we got Brady McDonald behind the dish, Cooper McMillan over at first, Jaden Costin at second, Corbett Kimberlin at short, Cam Kester at third, Lane Harvey center, Lane Harvey left, Bryson Ellis in center. And Bradley Peavy is over right. There's a swing and a miss by Boatman, now 1-2. And good job by Zach to get us on the air in time, but we were rushing. All right, so here we go. Manbeck, the 1-2. That's a shot out into left field, and Boatman is on with a solid shot. And I have the first base hit of the day here for the Trojans. So here comes the shortstop, Norris. He'll come to the plate. 1 out and a man on here in the second. So Norris comes up here, now going to the stretch. Manbeck, McMillan, keeping Boatman on, not much of a lead there. To the plate up high, ball 1. So 1-0 to Norris as he steps right back in, trying to get something started here as they trail 2-0 to the Blue Comets. There's a shot out into right center field, and Bradley Peavy will make the play on it, and a nice acrobatic play out there by Bradley Peavy coming down with it, out number 1.
Right center, Bradley Peavy with an acrobatic catch. Great play.
So out number 1 to him as Wallerman comes to the plate. Lollerman. I'm going with Lollerman. I should ask Coach here, but I think that's right. The first baseman, Lollerman, comes to the plate with Boatman over at first. And outside, ball 1 to him. Or strike 1 to him, sorry. And Lollerman stands right in here trying to move Boatman off with an 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just missing outside. It's now 1-1. Davis will be on deck. Harrison in the hole here for the Trojans. As 1-1 to Lollerman. That's a shot out into right field. Bradley Peavy giving chase and towards the line, and it's off his glove. And now looking to get it in as Boatman had to hold up there. He's only going to be able to get to second as Peavy had to go off the heel of his glove as it was into the sunshine, looks like. And it's a single now to Lollerman. And it's now first and second. On the hit by Lollerman. Here comes the right fielder Davis to the plate. Runners at first and second now for the Trojans. 1 out. Manbeck bringing it. That's a runner there. Kimberlin having to charge. Going to be a slow roller. Get the runner at second there. They won't have a time to get him at first. But it will be 6-4 for out number 2. Boatman goes to third. Davis reaches on the fielder's choice. So 2 outs with runners on the corners now. Here comes the third baseman Harrison to the plate. So runners on the corners is Girard now trying to put a run or 2 across here. Blue Comets lead it 2-0 right now. So Harrison stands in. Manbeck stays in the stretch and the pitch. Shot right back up the middle off of Manbeck. High chopper there to Kimberlin. He'll take it and he'll step onto the bag as a fortunate play for the Blue Comets. So it will be a force out there, Kimberlin for the outfielder's choice there for Harrison, but that will do it. If they get 2 hits, they'll leave a 1 man. No errors by the Blue Comets. No runs come in, and we will go to the bottom of the second. McDonald, McMillan, and Kester to the plate. When we come back, 2-0 Blue Comets, Z95.3. Alrighty, we're back here for Blue Comma Baseball, and you're home for the Blue Comma Z95.3. Welcome those that are watching the game here on our live stream from Girard today. As the Blue Commas have a 2-0 lead here, it will be Brady McDonald, the Blue Comma catcher, first baseman Cooper McMillan, and third baseman Cam Kester, the first up here against Collins. And ready to deliver to his battery mate, Jay Hay. And first pitch will go to Harrison down the third baseline, trucking it down the line, and it's just going to be by a step there. Brady McDonald gets beat by the throw, 5-3 out, number one. So 1 1/3 here for Collins. He's thrown 24 pitches, 1 strikeout, no base on balls. He's given up the 2 hits, and the 2 runs were not charged to him. So will be Cooper McMillan, Blue Comma first baseman, with 1 out, nobody on. Now Collins set and ready to go. That's in there for a call, strike 1. 0-1 to him. Cooper stands right back in here. And Collins delivers. Oh, that's up high. Ball 1. Just a bit inside. And it's a 1-1 count. So Jay Hay with the sign now to Collins. He's ready to go. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's a shot out into left field, and it will get down, and it is a traveling there. Good job playing closer to the line there is Dillon. Going to keep him to a single, and it's a single for the Blue Comets. So 1 out single here for the Comets. That's their 3rd hit of the ball game. Here comes Cam Kester to the plate, Blue Comet third baseman. If I remember right, Cam was part of that awesome squeeze play that we put in at Lamar the other day. Let's go back and look at that there. Cam stepping in here for the first time against Collins with a runner on. As McMillan taking his lead there, being held on by Lellerman. And throwing over, Sizemore gets him back. And Collins trying to keep him close. Cooper, not much of a lead there, but he'll take it. And the pitch, that's a shot down the third baseline and just foul. Boy, just goes foul in front of the bag for Cam. 0-1. So after the foul ball, we'll get everybody reset. Top of the order, Bryson Ellis will be on deck. So Cam back in as they check on McMillan at first. Here's the pitch to him. Cam, that's going to get to Harrison and off of Harrison. And still going to get up and throw, and it's going to be away from the first baseman, Lellerman. And Cam will save it first, and Harvey was on the way. He'll go over to third on the throwing error. But it is Kester would have definitely got there after it bounced off of the third baseman, Harrison. So give Kester the hit here. And going over to third is McMillan. And he'll reach third on that error, on the throw, making it the second one. So now, top of the order comes up with runners on the corners. Here's Bryson Ellis. He's 1 for 1. Got thrown out going to second in the first inning. So we'll step up with runners on the corners and 1 out here in the second inning. Blue Comets up 2-0. Collins on the hill for Girard, ready to go. Here's the pitch, squaring around a bunch. Throw down, and Jay Hay can't get him there. Nice throw. That's a stolen base for Kester.
Stolen base at second. Throw out there in time, a little overthrown.
So 1-0 at the plate to Bryson Ellis. So now runners in scoring position, second and third. And sends it sky high does Ellis. Going over behind third is the shortstop. Nice play there by Norris. Over the shoulder catch for out number 2. Good play there by Norris. So here comes Manbeck to the plate now. He's 0 for 1. Mason had a couple of nice long fly balls yesterday. And gave one right out here to center field today. See if we can get a hit here and bring him in, help his own cause as he steps in here with 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Collins looks in. Jay Hay with a sign. Here's the pitch to Manbeck. Mason takes strike 1. So 0-1 to Manbeck. Right back in. Looking to make some contact here. Here's the pitch. Taking something off of it. No, whew, Mason was swinging hard for that one. And it's now 0-2. Playing him straight away to hit here, but if he could pull one just a little to the left and run it down the line, it'll clear him off. Good little base hit should bring them both in. Here's the 0-2 to Mason. Out in front of that off-speed pitch and gets him there to complete the strikeout. And we're calling it a... So, he's on as they say that no throw down. I thought maybe he thought, did he think that they were calling a foul ball or something? I don't know, but I don't know what the umpire was calling there, but he had the computer, the catcher confused, so base is now full for Corbett Kimberlin. He steps up now with 2 outs, and we'll definitely take that. And I think that Jay Hay was a little confused by the call by the umpire. Nice job by Jay Hay to stay in front of that one. That one's out in front. Ball 1 to Kimberlin. And Corbett scored that first run for the Blue Comets. Back in the first, stands in here with a 1-0 count, bases full, 2 outs. 2-0 Blue Comets here trying to add to it in the second. Here's the pitch up high inside. It's 2-0. So the Comets here trying to break it open a little bit here in the second. Here's the pitch. Just misses outside, 3-0 as Collins. Danger of walking in a run here. Lane Harvey on deck. Ooh, boy, here we go, 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. Walking in the run on the bases on balls as Kimberlin goes. And that will make it a 3-0 ball game here as Lane Harvey comes to the plate as Manbeck goes to second. Now McMillan comes in, over to third goes Cam Kester, and Lane Harvey comes up. He was hit by a pitch, and not the young man you want to face in this situation right here. So Collins, ready to go here, bases full. Here's the pitch. Outside, Jay Hay doing a great job once again behind the dish, keeping it in front of him. Ball 1. 3-0 ball game here. Score on the live stream. We'll get that fixed in a second, folks. All right, it is 1-0 to Harvey. Collins delivers. Ooh, just missed that one. That's going to get into foul ground, giving chase third baseman there. Harrison going to get out of play, 1-1 on the foul ball. Just underneath that one there. So Harvey checking back in with Coach Murray down the third baseline. Kim at third, Kester. Kimberlin at first, Manbeck at second. Back in with a 1-1 count. Here's Harvey as Collins delivers. Low outside, 2-1. So Harvey checking in with Coach Murray. We're going to get a quick timeout here as Jay Hay's going to go out and have a chat with Collins. And we'll get your score right here on the live stream. And thanks for joining us here at KINZ.biz. Coming up on Friday, looks like it's going to be a little chilly, but that's okay. We're going to be out in Paola. And we're going to bring you Lady Blue Comet softballs. It's Lady Blue Comet softball's turn on Friday. Doubleheader from Paola. All right, so the meeting over on the bump. Harvey back in. 2-1 to him as Collins definitely doesn't want to give in to Lane, and Lane bringing it. Ooh, nice pitch. 2-2 on the called strike. Coach Murray says just get in there and make some contact. So 2-2 now. As Collins, the long look in. Now he's setting ready to go. Here's the pitch to Harvey. Oh, underneath that one, fouls it away. Just missing once again, just underneath it. He's all right for now. If he gets a little too close to me, then we'll worry about it. We have some wasps in the boost up here. We're trying to make sure. Here's the pitch. Oh, it's low, full count. Just keeping an eye on him here right now. So. All right, it is a full count. Time for the payoff here. No place to put him as Harvey steps right back in, and Collins, the payoff pitch on the way. Here it is. Harvey, long drive out into left center field, and it's going to be caught there by Dillon. He gets underneath it, and a long fly ball, and leaves the bases loaded for the Blue Comets. They do get 2 hits. They'll leave 3. 1 error brings in another run, and it will be a 3-0 ball game as we go to the 3rd inning. It will be Bruning, Jay and Troike when we come back. Z95.3. All righty, Blue Comet fans, we're back here as we go to the 3rd. Blue Comets up 3-0 here, and Manbeck back on the hill after 2 innings of work. Mason has, let's see, where's Mason? Mason has thrown 26 pitches, 1 strikeout, no base on balls to give up 2 hits and no runs. No errors behind him by the Blue Comets. They have left 2 on the base paths, have the Trojans, 4 left on for the Blue Comets. So we go to the 3rd, top of the order, Bruning, struck out, he's 0 for 1, and takes ball 1 to start here in the 3rd. So 1-0 to him. Bruning, Jay and Troike, the first 3 up. Manbeck delivers high, 2-0. So 2-0 to him as standing right in as Bruning trying to get something started here for the Trojans. That's up high, 3-0. So Bruning, the center fielder, taking all the way there, 3-1. He's with a nice fastball there for the strike. So the 3-1 count, and Bruning gets underneath that one. High fly ball, Corbett Kimmerlin giving it a look. He gets off the dirt, and he'll catch it there for outs, number 1. So here comes Jay to the plate. The catcher, he's 0 for 1. Foul ball into near the first base side for Cooper McMillan. His first time up, so 1 out, nobody on. Jay sends it right back to Manbeck on a 1 hopper, and 1-3 for a quick 1 pitch, 2 outs. So 2 quick outs here for the Blue Comets. Here comes Troike to the plate. He was hit by a pitch. He stole a base, got stranded at second in the 1st. So Troike comes up here, 2 outs, nobody on. And Manbeck looking for a quick inning, bringing it, catching the outside edge, strike 1. 0-1 to him with Dillon on deck for the Trojans. Manbeck stays in the windup. 0-1 to Troike, the second baseman. Shot out into center field. Bryson Ellis is going to get in front of it, and it'll be a 2-out single. For Troike here, and it will bring up Dillon to the plate. He's the left fielder. He's 0 for 1 at the plate. Grounded out to 3rd, back into the 1st to end the 1st inning. So now to the stretch goes Manbeck as Troike leads from 1st. McMillan holds him on. Dillon steps in. Give him a quick look. Not much of a lead there at 1st. Here's the pitch to Dillon. Up high inside, ball 1. So 1-0 to Dillon. Boatman will be on deck if he can reach with 2 outs here in the 3rd. 3-0 Blue Comet lead. Shot out into center field. Bryson Ellis giving chase. Still giving chase, and it's a long way. And it's off the end of his glove. Coming around here from 1st to score. Troike now trying to get into 3rd. Here's the throw coming in. It's high for Kester, and he's going to be in safe on the triple by Dillon. And it's a RBI triple for Dillon. So their 3rd hit here. So Girard gets on the board here with the RBI triple. Here's Boatman to the plate. The DH, he had a single. This is now 3-1 on that big triple there. Bowman sends that one over to the right side. Peavy coming in here in the right field, and he'll make the play. So that'll do it here, but they'll get that big hit. They leave one. No errors by the Blue Comets here in the third. And we will go to the bottom of the third inning. Peavy, Costin, and McDonald to the plate. It's now 3-1. Blue Comets lead Z95.3. Alrighty, we're back here to the bottom of the third we go. It's a 3-1 lead for your Blue Comets here this afternoon. Girard in town, and I'll tell you what, this is Blue Comets have brought 7 to the plates in the last inning there. They had 2 hits, left them loaded at the end of that inning, so a good job there by Collins to get out of it, but he'll face Peavy, who reached on an error his first time up. Bradley, first pitch to him, outside, ball 1. 45 pitches, 1 strikeout, 1 base on balls, 4 hits, 3 runs. None of those charged to Collins here. Here's the 1-0 to Peavy. Steve Wright call 1-1. 2 errors bringing in those runs there. So Peavy with a 1-1 count to him is Costin on deck. Catcher Brady McDonald in the hole for the Hornets, or for the Blue Comets here. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. So Briley right back in, trying to get something started here in the third for the Comets. There's a little shot there, and to the shortstop. Norris up on it. High throw, and it's in the foul ground. Peavy will stay at first. Would have been a close play there, so we'll give him the infield hit.
Throw is high. He's safe at first.
So Costin comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. See if Jaden can move him around here.
Jaden Costin.
So the Blue Comets, like I said, brought 7 to the plate there. And then last inning, left him strand, left him full. So see if we can bring a few across here in this inning. As Collins is going to bean Costin right there under the arm. And Jaden hit by the pitch. So runners now on first and second here for the Blue Comets. Here comes Brady McDonald. He's 0 for 1. Grounded out his first time up. And as the Blue Comet catcher steps in here, ready to go. Costin leading from first. Peavy from second. Brady Mack in. Collins from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Screen around to lay down the bunt. And a nice job as he's going to move him around. As a sacrifice bunt works. Good throw there by Collins. A good job there by Lellerman to save him, too. As a sacrifice bunt moves him ahead. So 1 out now. Runners in score position for the Blue Comets. Here comes Cooper McMillan. He's 1 for 1, scored a run. Got to third on an error. And that third run came in due to that error. So McMillan steps up with runner in score position, 1 out. So Big Cooper looking for a place to put one here. Suicide squeeze on, and that's in the air. And a nice job by Collins. And they're going to double them all off here as Collins comes off of the hill and in the air was able to catch the pop-up by McMillan as they were trying to suicide squeeze. So a beautiful play there by the pitcher, Collins, and he was able to go double him off there at a second on the 1-6 for the third out. So that'll do it here for the Blue Comets as they leave 1-on-1 hit and no errors by the Trojans. And we will go to the fourth inning. It will be Norris, Lellerman, and Davis when we come back. 3-1 Blue Comets, Z95.3. And we're back here as the Cubs have a 3-1 lead over the Trojans of Girard, and we go to the 4th inning, and it will be Norris, Lullerman, and Davis, the first 3 up here against Manbeck, who's pitching very well here. And the first pitch to Norris is strike 1, who's 0 for 1. He flied out to right field his first time up. 3 innings of work. It was 38 pitches, 1 strikeout, no base on balls. He's given up 3 hits and the 1 run here. That's a foul ball, has Manbeck so far on this one. So it's 0-2 to Norris. And Manbeck ready to go. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Runs it down the third baseline, and Girard coach just misses it. Foul ball. 0-2. So Norris right back in with the 0-2 count. Manbeck to the plate. That's up high, 1-2. So the 1-2 count is Norris right back in. Lullerman on deck. Manbeck delivers. Steve Wright call 3 for the first out of the inning, and a nice strikeout there by Manbeck, his second of the afternoon. So coming to the plate now is going to be Lullerman. He's got a single. He's 1 for 1 at the plate today. So Manbeck with 1 out, nobody on, delivers. Trying to get that curveball on the inside. It's ball 1. 1-0. So 1-0 count to him at the plate. Lullerman right back in. Here's the pitch. That's a shot right there at Kimberlin. And, oh, he knocked it down. But it gets under the wickets here and then into left field. But they'll keep him there to first. So Lullerman on with the single. So coming to the plate now is Davis reaching on a fielder's choice. His first time up. So with 1 out and a man on, Davis steps to the plate here. Manbeck from the stretch delivers. High ball 1. So is Davis with a 1-0 count. Checking the runner there at first. Lullerman. That's going to be a foul ball, 1-1. So back in goes Davis with a 1-1 count to him. Good crowd out here at Katy Park. Let's see everybody out. 1-1 to Davis. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Got him chasing that one. As Harrison will be on deck as Lullerman. Over at first takes his lead, being held on McMillan. Manbeck. 1-2 to the plate. Up inside, 2-2 to Davis. So that 2-2 count to Davis. Manbeck comes set. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss for the strikeout number 2. 2 strikeouts this inning for Mason Manbeck. And a good job there by Mason. Here comes Harrison to the plate. So with 2 outs and a man on, here comes Harrison, the third baseman. He had a reach on a fielder's choice. Back in the second. So Harrison stands in. Now Manbeck comes set. Here's the pitch to him. Just missing ball 1. So the 1-0 count to Harrison. Top of the order will be Bruning on deck. Manbeck gives him a look over at first. Here's the pitch. Foul to the screen. 1-1. So Harrison standing in with a 1-1 count to him. Coming set now. Manbeck delivers outside. 2-1. So the 2-1 count. Harrison trying to move Lullerman off of first. Manbeck looking for that third out. Here's the pitch up high inside. 3-1. So strikeout. Base hit. Strikeout. Now 3-1 to Harrison. High for ball 4. So runners now on first and second. The first base on ball is given up here by Manbeck today. So Bruning comes to the plate, top of the order. Bruning is 0 for 2. It's kind of strikeouts and a fly out. Just 2 times at the plate. Runners at first and second. Manbeck to the center fielder. Bruning on the way. Foul ball, 0-1. So Jay Hay, the catcher, will be on deck as Bruning with an 0-1 count after the foul ball steps back in. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. That's a little blooper there, and coming up on it is going to be Kimberlin, and he just misses the scoop. He was looking at first before he got it, and everybody's going to be safe onto the error. Oh, the Blue Comets get their first error, and that loads them up. And to the plate now comes the catcher, Jay Hay. He's 0 for 2 now with 2 outs. 3-1 ball game here in the top of the 4th inning. And the Blue Comets have him loaded there. And Kimberlin coming up on that slow roller, and he lifted his head up to look to throw to first. Ball just bounced right underneath his glove and just past him. So here we go. Bases full with Jay Hay stepping up here now with 2 outs from the windup. Manbeck delivers. Steve Wright call on the inside edge, 0-1 to him. So 0-1 now to Jay Hay. End of the pitch on the way from Manbeck. Outside, Brady Mack doing a good job keeping that in front of him. Now 1-1. Jay Hay did a good job that himself in that second inning. That's a little runner there. Back to Kimberlin. Now he's up on it. And once again, it is out of the glove of Corbett Kimberlin, and the run comes in and make it a 3-2 ball game on the error. As it's now 3-2. Another error brings in the run here. And so now 3-2 ball game. Here comes Troike to the plate. And we're going to get a new pitcher. Cam Kester looks like he's going to come in to pitch. All right, so we're going to get a change here. So we'll take a 1-minute break back to the studio, and we'll come back and get you ready for the pitching change here on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3.
Bat number 25, Evan Tricky.
All righty, Blue Comet fans, we're back here as Cam Kester takes over the pitching duties, and he gets Troike to send it high to center field there to Bryson Ellis for the 3rd out, and he'll take care of it there, so he gets the 1 out. They do leave the bases full here as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. We'll leave it right here. It will be Cam Kester who will be the new pitcher now. And Mason Manbeck moves over to third base here for the Blue Comets in this as we go to the 4th inning. So we'll shut the door here on Manbeck. We'll give you his numbers here in just a second as we go through and get these right here. So a couple errors brings in another run to now make it a 3-2 ball game here this afternoon. And we'll get the score right here on your live stream screen. And so we had 3 2/3 here for Manbeck. Get this right first real quick. 3 2/3 for Mason Manbeck on the afternoon. He had 58 pitches, 1 base on balls, 3 strikeouts, 4 hits, 2 runs, and neither of them earned as they both came way of the errors there. So the Blue Comets now lead at 3-2 going to the bottom of the 4th. There will be Kester, Ellis, and Manbeck coming to the plate. Collins, let's see, number 13. So who's number 13 for them there, guys? So number 13 is Davenport. He will be the new pitcher for the Trojans, Davenport. So we'll shut down Collins and give you his numbers here as he went 3 innings. He had, that's not the right one. He went 3 innings and he had 51 pitches, He had 1 strikeout, 1 base on balls. He gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, none of them earned. So will be the new pitcher. Davenport will be the new pitcher here. And we'll be ready to go here to the bottom of the 4th inning. So get everything ready and right to go here. As Cam Kester comes in and gets 1 pitch and gets the Blue Coyotes out of that 4th inning. Here comes Cam Kester to the plate. He's 1 for 1, got a single. So now the Blue Coyotes a new pitcher. And Stola Base will come up here facing a new pitcher, Davenport. And his first pitch here to Kester is low outside, ball 1. So underway here through the bottom of the 4th inning. Blue Comets 3-2 over Girard here this afternoon. Here's the pitch. Davenport low outside, 2-0. Blue Comets 3 runs, 5 hits, 5 left, 2 errors, 2 runs, 4 hits, 6 left, 2 errors for Girard. That's in their first strike from Davenport. Now 2-1. So here in the 4th inning, 2-1 to Kester here as Girard has tied it up to a 3-2 game. And that's going to be over to the right side, and the right fielder getting underneath it straight away to him, and that's Davis for the fly ball outs. And now it's number 1. Top of the order, here comes Bryson Ellis to the plate. Bryson is a 1 for 2 with a fly ball and a single. So the Blue Comet center fielder comes to the plate here with 1 out, nobody on, facing Davenport for the first time. Low outside, ball 1. So Ellis with the 1-0 count stands right in. That's up high, 2-0. So Bryson trying to get on for Mason Manbeck, who's on deck. 2-0 to Bryson. Here's the pitch to him. Bryson sends that one over to the right side, and Davis once again gets underneath it and makes the play there for outs number 2. So here comes Mason Manbeck to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Reaching on the fielder's choice and a fly ball out his 2 times at the plate today. Starting off the Blue Coyote pitcher, now moves to 3rd. Stands in, ready to go here. 2 outs, nobody on. Davenport. Low ball 1. So that 1-0 count as Corbett Kimberlin will be on deck. Manbeck looking to get on. Davenport bringing it. Swing and a miss, 1-1. It's Mason looking to give it a ride right there. So the 1-1 count, Mason Manbeck right back in. Davenport hits him to swing, and now it's out into left field. Left fielder Dillon coming up on it, and he'll make the play there. So 3 quick fly ball outs for Davenport. So no hits, nobody left, and no errors as we go to the 5th inning. It will be Dillon, Boatman, and Norris when we come back. 3-2 Blue Comets, Z95.3. All righty, we're back here as we get ready to go to the 5th inning. Blue Comets lead at 3-2 over Girard here today. Here comes Dillon to the plate. He had a RBI triple his last time up. He's 1 for 2 at the plate today. So he'll step up here facing Cam Kester his first time, and he'll send that one to the screen. And it is an 0-1 count to him. We're underway here for the fifth. Dillon right back in, 0-1. Kester to the plates. High, 1-1. So Manbeck started this one here. Cam comes in, gets that final out of that last inning. That's in there for a strike. Now 1-2. And I'll start us off against Dillon here. And swing and a miss. Nice pitch there by Cam Kester. Outs number 1. And that is the first strikeout here by Kester. 4 strikeouts on the day by Blue Comet pitching. Here comes Boatman to the plate to DH. He's 1 for 2. 1 out, nobody on. Facing Kester for the first time as Boatman stands in. Here's the first pitch. Steve right call. 0-1 to him. Kester not wasting any time. Right for the windup. Bringing it outside. 1-1. So that 0-1 count. 1-1 count. Boatman right back in. Here's the pitch. Just missing. 2-1. So the 2-1 count to him. Boatman. Swing and a miss. It's now 2-2. So Cam looking for that back-to-back strikeout here. Boatman stands in. And Kester the 2-2. Ooh, just getting a piece to stay alive. Sends it to the screen. Norris on deck. Shortstop for the Trojans. 2-2. Back in goes Boatman. And Kester with the pitch. Right back up the middle there, and it will get past Costin. Oh, he'll knock it down. And slow it down into center field, but it'll be Boatman on with the single. So 1 out single here for Boatman. So here comes Norris to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Fly out and a strikeout his 2 times at the plate today. So he'll step up here with Boatman over at first, being held on by McMillan. Kester now to the stretch, facing Norris for the first time. Here's the pitch to him. High, ball 1. So the 1-0 count. Lollerman on deck. Norris back in. Low, 2-0. So 2-0 here as Norris waiting. Swing and a miss. It's 2-1. Bringing that one to him. That's some heat on that one. So 3-2, 2-1 is the count. Kester, ready to go. Outside, 3-1. 3-2's the score. Now 3-1 here to Norris. Boatman over at first after the single. 1 out here. And Norris, foul ball, gets out of play, runs the count full. That is the first full count worked by Trojan hitters today. Norris. Kester the 3-2. Fly ball on the infield. Corbett Kimberlin from the shortstop. He'll make the play there. And that's out number 2.
Kimberlin with a catch to get out number 2. Trojans still out.
So here comes the Lollerman to the plate. He's 2 for 2 and scored a run today.
Is number 9, Caden Lollerman.
So Lollerman comes in now, ready to go. And with a man on and 2 outs, Kester delivers. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Davis will be on deck if Lollerman can get on. Oh, 1 to him. That's in there for a call. Stu Reich 2. So 0-2 as he steps in. Kester has a sign lax and to the plate. That's a shot into right field, and it will get down. Peavy out in front of it. And turning second to there is Boatman. But he'll hold up there. So runners now at first and second here on the second hit of the inning. So here comes Davis to the plate. He's 0 for 1 and reaching on the fielder's choice is 2 times up. Facing Kester for the first time here in the 5th inning. Look for that third out here as Blue Comets lead it by 1, 3-2. Top of the fifth. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Harrison will be on deck here for the Trojans. Davis has runners at first and second. 2 outs. Kester delivers. Little foul ball on the third base side. Makes it 0-2. So now an 0-2 count here. See if Kester can get the Blue Comets out of this inning. Avoid another 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the fifth. Put Russ another run or two. It's 0-2 to Davis. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's the third out here and the second strikeout of the inning for Cam Kester. And that's the third one for him of the second one of the day for him. All right, so we're going to go to the bottom of the fifth inning. It will be Kimberlin, Harvey, and Peavy. And when we come back, it's 3-2 Blue Comets, Z95.3. All righty, folks, we're back here ready to go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Blue Comets lead at 3-2 over Girard here. And it will be Corbett Kimmerlin, Lane Harvey, and Briley Peavy, the first three up here against Davenport, the first time against these three here in this one. Davenport came in and had a full inning, 10 pitches, no strikeouts, no base on balls, 3 fly ball outs. He'll face Kimmerlin here, who's 1 for 1 with a base on balls. Kimmerlin sends out to the right side. Will it get down? And it will be just foul down there in the corner. I mean, just foul. Long strike for Corbett. 0-1. So I was thinking about this game last year when we went to Girard last year. I called, and they told me they had a really nice press box, so I didn't really bring much clothes. They didn't have no press box, and it was cold. Boy, it was cold over there. Long, long game, and it was cold. No press box at all. Oh, my goodness. That's all right. Up in high behind him, 1-1. And, yeah, we got a real nice press box. Come on over. Okay. So here's the 1-1 to him, and that's bouncing out in front. It's 2-1. And it ended up being like 12-11 Trojans win in the bottom of the seventh, I believe. And, wow, it was a great game, but, whoo, it was cold. Yeah, gotta love it. 2-1. That is a shot. It'll get down into right center field for Kimberlin. And down on it quick there is Davis, and taking a long look, but it's a long single here for Kimberlin. So the leadoff man on here in the fifth. Here comes Lane Harvey to the plate. So Lane, 0 for 1, hit by a pitch his 2 times at the plate today. He has scored a run. So with a man on here for the Blue Comets. In the fifth, leading by 1. Lane Harvey steps up. So Davenport now to the stretch. And Lane stands in. I'll tell you what, if you can find that same spot that Kimberlin found there out in right center, got a little bit of room there. And Davenport's getting them to hit that way. 2 of those fly ball outs in that last inning were to the right fielder, and that one's to right field, that hit for Kimberlin. So here we go, Harvey, as they're keeping Kimberlin close. Lauderman holding him on. That's low out in front. Jay Hay, good job, but Kimberlin's too quick. He's down the line for the stolen base. So third stolen base for the Blue Comets now, as it's ball 1 here to Harvey. So in scoring position now for the Blue Comets goes Kimberlin as Harvey steps back in with a 1-0 count. Davenport giving him a look. Nobody holding him there. There's a little bit of lead by Kimberlin to the plate. Outside, 2-0. So with a 2-0 count to him. Harvey trying to bring Kimberlin around. He's got himself to second. Here's the 2-0 from Davenport. That's out, and it gets away from Jay Hay, and that'll be the wild pitch and allows him to get to third base. Giving a look, here's Kimberlin. But he'll stay there at third on the wild pitch, and it's now a 3-0 count here to Harvey at the plate.
3-0 to Harvey with Kimberlin on third for the Blue Comets.
So Davenport, and for that first out here for his squad, and Blue Comets looking to play a little out on here to get a run back as they lead it 3-2. And Harvey in with a 3-0 count. Davenport delivers straight down the middle. It's 3-1. So 3-1 count. Kimberlin looking to come home here. Davenport to the plate. Harvey, high fly ball out into left field. Left fielder looking back, and that is a 2-run dinger for Lane Harvey, and that's going to make it a 5-2 ball game as he trots around on the bags, and that big 2-run dinger for Lane Harvey, his second one of the last couple of games here. That'll make it a 5-2 ball game on the 2-run jack by Harvey, and that'll bring Kimberlin home. Good job by Corbett and Harvey right there to make it now a 5-2 ball game. A little breathing room here for the Blue Comets. And let's see, that will now bring Bradley Peavy to the plate here as Jay Hay goes out and has a chat with his pitcher. And on the 2-run jack by Lane Harvey, the Blue Comets now take a 5-2 lead as Bradley Peavy stands up here. And Bradley facing Davenport for the first time, swinging a miss 0-1. Bradley is a 1-for-1 and reaching on an error his 2 times at the plate today. So Peavy on deck for the Blue Comets. That's outside here to Bradley, now 1-1. Well, I tell you what, that was I don't know if that one landed yet. Lane Harvey knocked it pretty good. It's a 1-1 count here to Peavy. Outside edge, and it's now 1-2. So with a 1-2 count to Peavy. No outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Blue Comets going to keep the inning going here. There's 2-2 to him. That one's high. Jaden Costin on deck. As Bradley with 2-2 counts. Davenport bringing it. That's up high on the inside, running full now, 3-2. So Peavy 3-2. Davenport swing, and that's a good shot, and it's going to get out into right center field, and it is going to get down out to the fence. And Bradley Peavy is on his horse, and he is quick. He's already around second, and into third he comes. It's going to be a stand-up triple for Bradley Peavy. Wow, big shot, and Bradley's around the bases quick. So 3 hits here have brought in 2 runs, and now at third is Bradley Peavy. Nice at bat there by Bradley, worked the count full, and Bradley Peavy sends it into right center field all the way to the fence there, and it will be standing at third with Jaden Costin getting ready to come to the plate for the Blue Comets. Looks like we're going to get a pitching change here by the Trojans as Davenport's day will be done. And we'll be back with the pitching change here in 1 minute on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. And we're back here as we get ready for the new pitcher coming in. We'll shut the door here on Davenport as he had 1 inning work, 25 pitches, no base on balls, no strikeouts, 3 hits, 3 runs, all 3 of them earned. And coming into the pitch now will be Lellerland, first baseman. Now we'll move into pitch here, and Boatman of the DH will now go to first base for the Trojans here in the 5th. And it is Bradley Peavy standing over at third. So far in this inning, we've had 3 hits. We got a single for Kimberlin as he stole second, and then he reached third on a wild pitch. Stepping up, and Lane Harvey gets a 2-run jack to make it a 5-2 ball game. And then Lane Harvey hits a right center gapper all the way to the fence for a triple. He's standing over there, so that brings in the third pitcher of the ball game here for the Trojans. And it will be Lillerton as he will face Costin. Jaden 0 for 1 and has been hit by a pitch his 2 times at the plate. No outs. Peavy at third here in the 5th. So Brady Mack will be on deck for the Blue Comets. Blue Comet catcher. As Costin stands in, ready to go. The lefty, Lillerton, to the plate. Nice pitch, outside edge, strike 1 called. So Blue Comets trying to get above 500. They're now sitting at 3-3 after the loss yesterday. Costin 0-1 to him. That's low on the inside. 1-1 now the count. Jaden trying to bring Peavy in from third. No outs. Lillerton with a long look in. Still Jay Hay behind the dish. Here's the 1-1. High outside, 2-1. So Blue Comets second baseman, Costin, right back in here. 2-1 count to him. Lillerton in there for a strike call, now 2-2. Coach Murray with a little quick chat with his catcher on deck over there is Peavy. Leaning from third as they're playing on the grass here, looking for a suicide squeeze play that the Blue Comets have become known for. But not on that one, swinging away as Costin fouls away 2-2. So Costin right back in. Here's the pitch. Call strike 3 on the outside edge. 4 outs, number 1.
Costin strikes out for out. 1 for the Blue Comets. Peavy still on third, waiting to come home.
Second strikeout of the day here for Trojan pitching. Here comes Brady McDonald to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt, his 2 times up. And we'll stand in here now facing the letter end for the first time. That's up on the inside. Just misses his jersey there. And it's a 1-0 count. Cooper Mack on deck as McDonald in. Here's the 1-0 outside. 2-0. So Brady ready to go here, Lillerland. With the pitch, that's a nice pitch there to strike 1, 2-1. Let's see if we can get some contact here. Definitely don't want to leave Bradley over there at third on a beautiful triple. 2-1 to McDonald. Outside, 3-1. So 3-1 here to McDonald, standing right in. Lillerland takes a look there at Peavy at third. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Inside, ball 4, runners on the corners for the Blue Comets. Nice at bat there for Brady McDonald. So here comes Cooper McMillan to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Scoring a run, single, back in the second inning. So running here for the Blue Comets is going to be Alex Crum. Will be running for Brady Mack.
Coming in to run on first, number 24, Alex Crum. Looking to add to that.
So McMillan stands in here with runners on the corners, 1 out, leading 5-2 in the 5th. And Cooper Mack in. He'll face Lillerton for the first time. Here's the pitch. Then a quick throw over to first. As Boatman now over there at first, trying to induce a run from PV. He's not going anywhere down that third baseline. 3-run lead here. Coach Murray appeared to be playing a little cautious. That's a strike there. And going in is Crum into second on the stolen base as it's a strike call to McMillan at the plate, 0-1. 4th stolen base of the day by the Blue Comets. So 0-1 to McMillan. Runners in scoring position now for the Blue Comets at second and third. Checking in with Coach Murray down the line as he faked that suicide squeeze, didn't he? So now he's ready to go. Here's the pitch. There's a shot out into right field, and it's going to go right to the right fielder there. Davis checking in. Here's Peavy. Here comes the throw, and it'll be cut off. Bradley Peavy too quick down the line. Sacrifice fly for McMillan. Brings in the run, and it is Peavy coming in. Now it'll be Crum over to second base here as he's a pinch runner. So another run comes in here for the Blue Comets. Now they get 6-2. Here comes Kessler to the plate. He's 1 for 2. And they'll have runner scoring position as Crum, pinch runner. So then that's going to go to the right side. It'll just get out of play for a foul ball. So 0-1 to Kester. So Cam trying to help his own causes. He's now the Blue Comet pitcher. 0-1 to him. Leatherland. The pitch runner, Crum, at second with his lead. Here's the pitch. That's a shot out into center field, and he'll make the play for the outs, and that's out number 3. We get 3 hits, and the Blue Comets leave 1, and no errors here by the Trojans, but 3 runs do come in thanks to the 2-run jack by Lane Harvey, and it is a 6-2 ball game going to the 6th. Harrison, Bruning, and Jay Hay to the plate. We come back Z95.3. Alrighty, Blue Comet fans back here ready to go to the 6th inning. Blue Comets lead it now 6-2. And it will be Harrison, Bruning, and Jay Hay, the first 3 up here, as Harrison has been to the plate twice, reaching on a fielder's choice and a base on balls his 2 times up, facing Cam Kester for the first time, and it's ball 1 to him. Kester coming in. 1 1/3. And that's in for a strike call there, 1-1. Now throwing 25 pitches, 2 strikeouts, no base on balls. That's in there for a strike call, 1-2. So Harrison trying to get something started here for the Trojans here into the 6th as they trade it now 6-2. It's a 1-2 to Harrison. Kester delivers high on the inside, 2-2. So the 2-2 count, and that's low on the outside to run it full. So now full count here to Harrison. Foul ball to the screen. And we'll set it up here again. Leadoff man Harrison, Bruning. Jay Hay the first 3 here against Kester. Full count to Harrison, here it is. Fouls it off once again. So be ready for a chillier day on Friday as we go to Paola. We'll be there for some softball, but the guys will be there playing baseball as well. Here's the 3-2 once again. That's going to get out into center field, and it'll get down into right center. Bryson Ellis giving chase. And a long single here for the leadoff man, Harrison. Did a good job there working that as he had 8 pitches there to get himself on for the leadoff man here for the Trojans. Now, Bruning comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2, reaching on an error his 3 times at the plate today. No outs and a man on. McMillan covering up over at first as Harrison will take his lead. Kester now into the stretch, bringing it strike 1 to him. 0-1. So 0-1 header Bruning as he stands right in. Kester giving a look there at first. And the pitch. High. 1-1. So that 1-1 count to him, Bruning. And Kester delivers. That's a foul ball. It's now 1-2. So with the 1-2 count, after the foul ball, Bruning will stand in and like to see a double play ball here by the Blue Comets. So 1-2 to Bruning. Right back in he goes. Harrison takes his lead. That's just a bit inside town, 2-2. So Harrison leading over there at first. McMillan holding him on. Kester working quickly here to the plate. Here's 2-2 to Bruning. And he'll foul that one away. Keeping it a 2-2 count. So Bruning ready to go. So is Kester. Sign from McDonald. Now ready. Comes set. Checks the runner. Here's the 2-2. That's a shot out into left field, and it is a fair ball. It is just on the inside line as Harvey giving chase to it there. Have a little trouble wrangling it up, and they'll hold him up, and it's a double for Bruning, and now runners at second and third. So runners now at second and third in scoring position here on a second hit here by the Trojans. Here comes Jay Hay to the plate. He's 0 for 2, reaching out an error his 3 times up. So no outs as they're trying to get back into this 6-2 ball game as they trail it here to the Blue Comets in the 6th. Jay Hay in. And runner in scoring position with no outs. Strike 1 from Kester. 0-1. Troike will be on deck. It's 0-1 here to Jay Hay. Stands in. And Kester delivers. That's a shot on the right side. It's a foul ball, 1-2. Woo. So the 1-2, get everybody reset here. Going back to second is Bruning over third, Harrison. Single and a double by those two young men on into the 6th. 0-2 to Jay Hay. Kester delivers. High, that's going to get to behind McDonald, and the run's going to come in on the wild pitch. So the air brings the run in.
Wild pitch by Kester brings the run in.
And it will be 6-3 as the run moves over to third. So we're now moving a runner over to third here as it is now a 1-2 count here to Jay Hay at the plate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Kester definitely needed that one. That's out number 1. And that's your third strikeout here for Kester.
Third K for Kester. Trojans have number 25, Evan Troike coming up. 1 out, the man on third.
So Troike comes to the plate here. And he is 1 for 2, and he's been hit by pitches 3 times at the plate today. So Murray out with a little quick chat here to Cam Kester. As they've made it a 6-3 ball game here. And a runner over at third as they're threatening here into the top of the 6th to bring in another. So it becomes with 1 out. Need to see if we can't keep that runner there at third. And ready to go. Here's the pitch. Steve Wright called to Troike, 0-1 to him. Dillon will be on deck, Troike. Standing right in with 0-1, 1 out. Taking his lead at third, there's Bruning. Here's the pitch from Kester. It's a shot out into Jaden Costin with a beautiful glove play there at second. Goes 4-3, does bring in the run, but that's a great play towards the first base side there by Jaden Costin with a great play. That's a second out here. So another run does come in. But a good play there by Jaden Costin to get him there. So here comes Dillon to the plate. Dillon is 1 for 3 at the plate today. 2 outs, nobody on, now 6-4. That's a high fly ball into right field. Bradley Peavy comes up on it. He'll make the play for the third outs. But they do get the damage done here as they get to 2 hits. They bring in 2 runs to make it 6-4. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and it will be Ellis, Manbeck, and Kimberlin when we come back. 6-4, Blue Comets, Z95.3. I'm going to tell you one thing, folks. If you ever need any bugs killed, we got the crew for you right here in this breast booth today. I'm trying to tell you. Wasps, there's no problem with those wasps around here. All right, we're ready to go to the bottom of this sixth inning. Blue Comets lead at 6-4 as Lullerland will come in here, and he'll face for the second inning work as Bryson Ellis stepped to the plate 1 for 3 at the plate today. And taking first pitch outside, ball 1.
Bottom of the sixth for the Blue Comets.
So Ellis, Manbeck, and Kimberlin, the first 3 up here. Trying to hang on to this 6-4 lead, maybe play a little add-on here into the sixth inning. It's foul ball to the screen, 1-1. So Bryson staying right in, trying to get it started here for the Blue Comets in the sixth inning. 1-1 count to him. Lullerland. That's a shot, and it'll get down into left center, and it will be down for base hits for Bryson Ellis. So the Blue Comets had the leadoff man on here. The end of the inning. So 9 hits on the Blue Comets. So they got 6 runs, 9 hits. They've left 6 on the base pads. They've got 3 errors on the day. And coming to the plate now will be Mason Manbeck. Manbeck 0 for 2, reaching on a fielder's choice just 3 times up. Starting pitcher for the Blue Comets, now at third base, steps in here trying to move Ellis off of first. Lullerland outside, ball 1. Third pitcher of the day here for Jay Hay, and he's had some pitches thrown at him, and he's done a good job behind that dish there, keeping in front of him for the Trojans catcher today. 1-0 to Manbeck. Quick throw over to first. Ellis sliding back in. Coach Sizemore keeping him close there. And back in now goes Manbeck. 1-0 count to him. Lullerland high outside. 2-0. So a 2-0 count here to Mason. Lullerland comes set. Kimberlin on deck here as they'll throw back over to first. Bolton holding him on. And Ellis will take his lead once again. A lot harder to still on the left-handed pitcher there, so not much of a lead there for Bryson. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike. 2-1 to Manbeck. Bryson once again leading from first. Manbeck went in, back in with a 2-1 count. And the pitch low, 3-1. All right, so a 3-1 count. Manbeck right back in here, ready to go. Lullerland comes set, and the pitch. Manbeck sends that down to the left side. It's a foul ball, 3-2. So Corbett Kimberlin looking to get back up again. He started off the 5th with that single. Got himself on into third base, and then a 2-run jack there by Harvey. So looking to get them back up again. Here's Manbeck with a full count. That's over to the left side. Out of play once again. Giving a look, there's Dillon, but it'll get away from the yard. And Lullerland will get a new ball. Checking back in over first is Ellis with the single. And Mason Manbeck is a full count to him. Trying to get his first hit of the day. Lullerland. Call from Jay Hay. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's out to number 1. Good at bat by Manbeck as he took 7 pitches there. Second strikeout here for Lullerland. Here comes Corbett Kimberlin to the plate. He's 2 for 2 with a base on ball, scoring a couple runs, stealing a base. And Corbett steps in here. Bryson Ellis at first. And got that hit off of Lullerland. That last inning. There's a shot out into right center field, and it's going to go to the center fielder. Still giving chase, and he'll make the play there. Nice job there by Bruning. And, boy, he tracked it down for out number 2. Bruning did a good job of that one. He was trailing back there to the right center field side, closer to the wall, and just before the warning track was able to bring it in. Here comes Lane Harvey to the plate. Lane is 1 for 2 and has been hit by a pitch, a 2-run home run. Last time up, he scored a couple of runs for the Blue Comets today, so he'll face Lullerland here. for the first time. Pitch to him. Foul ball, 0-1. Bradley Peavy will be on deck here if Lane Harvey can get on. So 0-1 to him. Checking in with Coach Murray down the line. Lane's now ready to go. Quick throw back over to first. Keeping an eye on Ellis over there. I don't think Bryson's going to go anywhere just yet. No, Lane Harvey at the plate. 0-1 to Lane. But then again, I wouldn't put it past Coach Murray to do something like that either. Outside, it's 1-1. So Harvey with a 1-1 count right back in. Lellenman. I'm going to get it right myself. Wallerman brings it in. It's low. It's now 2-1. So being patient here at the plate. Here's Lane Harvey. Steps back in. Wallerman with the pitch. Ooh, it sends it over to the left side. You got to get down on that, Coach. You got to get the knee in front of it. Fundamentals there, Coach. Foul ball, 1-2. Make that 2-2 now, the count. Can't just stick your foot out there and try to stop that ball, Coach. You got to get in front of it. 2-2 now to Harvey. 2 outs. And the Blue Comets looking to play. Keep this inning going here in the 6th as they lead at 6-4. Here's the pitch. Out in front. Run the count full now to Lane. And Bryson Ellis over at first. Led off the inning here with a single. Strike out a man back. A fly ball by Kimberlin. And now Harvey ready for the payoff pitch. Wallerman comes set. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss for the strikeout to get him out of the inning. And that is a 1 hit, 1 left, and no errors by the Trojans. No runs come in. And we will go to the bottom or the top of the 7th inning. Boatman, Norris, and Lollerland come to the plate when we come back on your home for the Comets Z95.3.
All right, leading off the top of the 7th for the Trojans.
All righty, folks, we're back here ready to go to the top of the 7th. Blue Comets 3 outs away from a win here. Boatman, Norris, and Wallerland, first 3 up here. Cam Kester back onto the hill. And Boatman takes ball 1. 1 2/3. 2 2/3 for Kester. That's up high here to Boatman, 2-0. And Cam, ready to go here to Boatman. That's in there for a strike call, 2-1. 46 pitches, 3 strikeouts, no base on balls, 4 hits, 2 runs for Kester. As Boatman back in, 2-1 to him. High fly ball, foul ball, 2-2. Well, gets out of play here. Boatman trying to get something started here as they're trailing by 2, 6-4 here in top of 7th. Blue Comets trying to hold on. That's a fly ball and foul once again, 2-2. Boatman fighting them off here. Kester to that first out. Boatman, Norris, Lollerland. As Boatman back in with a 2-2, Kester delivers. There's a shot that's right off the end of the bat to Cooper McMillan at first, and he'll get the lazy fly ball for out number 1. So here comes the shortstop Norris to the plate. He's 0 for 3 at the plate today. 1 out, nobody on. As Norris comes up here, the Blue Comets 2 outs away here. And Kester delivers to Norris here. First pitch. Steve Wright call on the outside edge, 0-1. So Norris right back in. That's in there for a call, strike 2 from Kester. So Cam ahead of him, 0-2. And Norris sends that one foul ball on the right side and out of play. So 0-2 here to Norris. Kester with the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeouts. That's out number 2. That's the 4th strikeout for Cam Kester this afternoon. Here comes Lallerland to the plate here as now the pitcher, Lallerland. He started off the first baseman. He is 3 for 3 at the plate today, scoring a run. So with 2 outs and nobody on, he'll come up here. The last out for the Trojans. Fly ball out into center field. Bryson Ellis tracking it down, and he'll make the play for a 1-2-3 inning here for Cam Kester. The Blue Comets get the win here today by a score of 6-4 for the Blue Comets as they get to no hits, nobody left, and no errors for the Blue Comets there. And no runs come in. It will be a 6-4 victory for the Blue Comets to now go to 4-3 on the year. We're going to take a 3-minute break. We'll come back and wrap this one up. Blue Comets win. Blue Comets win here on Z95.3. Alrighty, folks, we're back here to wrap this episode of the Comets. I'll go to 4-3 on the year with a 6-4 victory over Girard Trojans here today. Great game by the Blue Comets. Good job here. They got 6 runs on 8 hits. 6 runs on 9 hits. They left 7 on the base paths. They had 3 errors on the afternoon. It was 4 runs on 8 hits, 7 left, and 2 errors for the Trojans here today. Winning pitcher is going to be Mason Manbeck on the afternoon. He went 3 2/3. He had 58 pitches, 1 strikeout, 1 base on balls, 3 strikeouts, 4 hits, 2 runs. Neither one of those were earned to him. Let's see. And then it was Cam Kester come in, had a really good second half of the game. He went 3 1/3, 57 pitches, no base on balls, 4 strikeouts, 4 hits, 2 runs earned to him for the Blue Comet pitching here today. Losing pitcher is going to be Collins. He went 3 innings with 51 pitches, 1 base on balls, 1 strikeout, 5 hits, 3 runs, and none of those are earned as his team had a couple errors to bring in those runs there. And then it was Davenport come in for an inning, 25 pitches, no base on balls, no strikeouts, 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned. And it was the final 2 there by Leatherman, and he had a couple innings with 34 pitches, 1 base on balls, 2 strikeouts, 1 hit, no runs, and no earned runs for him here today. But a good win by the Blue Comets to get the win here this afternoon on a good crowd on a beautiful day. A little cloudy coming in here. Sun started to set on. That's going to be a cloudy, windy day tomorrow, and a little bit cooler day for Friday as we get ready to go to Paola for softball. But the guys will be there playing baseball as well. But it will be a softball broadcast on Friday for the Blue Comets here on Z95.3. Zach making it sound good as always for our Sonic Big Blue Comet broadcast. That's going to do it for us here at Katy Park here today. We'll see you Friday for more Blue Comet sports on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. Have a good night, everybody. We're out of here. Bye-bye.